always a dirty girl with dirty mind and dirty curls, and second chances waiting for the second glances, waiting for the one. I have loved someone in vain, and I have loved till I'm insane, and I have loved to lose the fear of pain. To the ones I couldn't love me, to the ones I couldn't love, the Grand Canyon is my mind, and I think about you.
It's two boys chasing one girl. Quite the familiar sight in Alaska. Get the lady! Get the lady!
We wait for gifts to shower down, we wait for love to come around, we wait for things to happen.
We want ducklings! We want ducklings!
I hear a voice that lives inside that I deserve a better life, that fortune comes to me in time, but I can't separate $100,000 from a dime. To the ones I couldn't love me, to the ones I couldn't love, Grand Canyon is my mind, I think about you all the time. Beautiful faces taken,
Beautiful Anchorage day in
spaces
the 60s.
in my mind,
Up.
in my mind.
I don't even know what this area is called. Came up here for a specific purpose, which is to paint my toenails pink. Polish and peel. It's kind of cool stuff. No chemicals required. It's that time of year when I can wear sandals and paint my toenails. And I thought I would also just do a stream of conscious video, because that's what I do. Forgot that I make these videos. This other thing I do is get wrapped up in other people's lives and stop paying attention to my own life and start taking their inventory and deciding what they need to do to make their lives better, and stop doing all the stuff that I do. Which is weird. I don't know why I do that. It just reminded me walking up here. I took the footage for my movie with me and Chaplin last year at the end of summer when this was all green. And it's not quite green, but it's starting to turn green again. Little leaves are sprouting. Grass is coming up. Pretty soon all those Devil's Club will just be giant leaves taking over this whole space. And it's just getting hot. It's so nice. I forget how important it is to spend time alone in nature. Just being where everything is perfect already and there's nothing to change. There's nothing to accomplish. There's nothing I need to become. The ducks are out there chasing each other around. Starting to think about baby ducks. And the cycle of nature continues. I don't have any kind of I have to get my jacket off. I have no agenda. I have no expectations from myself to become anything or to be seen as anything. Or this is so true. I spent the greater part of my life really wanting attention, really like wanting people to see my art and my talent, and I still make art, I still make things, I still am creative, but I don't need any validation anymore. I don't need someone to come along and say, oh, you're great, here's a whole bunch of money, let's make a record. Like, I just don't care if anyone hears my music. I don't care if anyone is listening to what I have to say. I do say things that are almost just urged out of me. It's not like I have some attachment to anyone agreeing with me or not agreeing with me. I don't care. Like, the thing is, people are so like just programmed to believe that everyone is entitled to their opinion. It's like we've created this monstrosity, for lack of a better word, of this interconnected ongoing dialogue of who we are and what we're doing on this planet, and we're putting it out there, broadcasting from our own little TV stations. And so many people think like they have to get involved in what you think. They have to tell you you're wrong, or you're right, or you're so right, or you're wrong because A, B, and C. Or it's like, I don't fucking care if I'm wrong or right. I don't believe anything that I think. I really don't. So a long time ago, I stopped allowing people to comment on my videos because all I saw was people either trying to validate or invalidate what I was saying, which A, doesn't matter to me, and B, these people would start arguing amongst each other. And I thought, what a stupid fucking, that's not what I want to create. I don't want anything to do with some forum of people expressing contradicting opinions for no fucking reason whatsoever. Do you not have something better to do? I say my opinion, I say what I think, and I don't really care what other people think about what I have to say. Honestly, like, I don't need fans, I don't need support, I don't need detractors from my message. I don't need anything from it. I don't have any expectation or desire to be anything or create something or become something. I'm just being. I'm just speaking my observations. I'm just sharing understandings. They don't really mean anything. They're just one little pinpoint of consciousness's ideas about the things that have occurred in that series of observations, of events, I mean, the bottom line is everyone is a hypocrite. I don't know how anyone could think that I'm excluded from that. I don't even agree with the things that my own mind tells me half the time. I don't even know who I am half the time. I don't always have a clear idea of a purpose. I some days don't think there's any point in doing this weird thing that I'm doing, which is just walking around in a body, looking at stuff, just like everybody else, making my observations, having perception. I honestly don't think any of it's real. or that any of it really means anything in the end. But I definitely don't look at this body and think it spontaneously arrived out of nothingness. I think there's something beyond my understanding that created this experience for me, for whatever reason. And who am I to say what I'm supposed to do with it? I'm honestly don't even think I'm doing it. I'm just watching it happen. Right now, I'm watching myself make something that's happening whether I want it to or not. It's just happening. I mean, if I argue with reality, I lose, but only every time. Only every time. I want to stop needing other people to be how I want them to be. I want to stop needing myself to be something more than I already am. I want to be able to just sit here on this mountain, with the wind blowing through my hair, and nature coming up back through the roots, sprouting her green energy out through branches that have been laying under ice for months, and just be at peace with it. And I don't want to want anything. But I do. I wish I was sitting in a fucking fruit farm permaculture paradise. But I don't even want to want that because I don't really want to want anything. I want to realize, just come to this full understanding of what I already know intellectually, which is that I already have everything that I need. I already am everything that I need to be. And the things that I'm doing while I think I'm waiting to have something that I don't even need are just things that I'm going to do whether I think I should or not. I'm just going to do those things. I'm going to finish this movie. I'm going to go to Vegas at the end of June and play a major tournament for the first time. I'm going to keep playing poker until then and work to improve my game. Because I like it, because I enjoy doing that, because that's what I like to do. Because it's fun. I want to see a lot more of this planet. I want to look around and just see more stuff, because there's a lot of cool shit out there that I haven't seen in person yet. I can spend hours just absorbed into Facebook looking at other people's pictures from all over the world and every day see something new that I've never seen before. It's unbelievable. It's marvelous. I wouldn't be surprised if animals were spontaneously arriving on the planet all the time. We think we just discover them. I'm pretty sure I saw a crow in Anchorage the other day. We don't have crows, we have ravens. And yesterday at the lake I saw a black-headed seagull. I've never seen one of those before. Things are coming up to Alaska that aren't usually in Alaska. The ice caps are melting. People are murdering countless bazillions of animals every day, thinking it's food. People are arguing on one side of a political stance or another, and none of it makes any sense. We're thousands of people marching against Monsanto today instead of just choosing not to buy that kind of food. Everyone could put them out of business overnight. Just stop buying the crap. You know, like, we're polluting the environment every single day just by being alive. We're creating enormous garbage dumps that are just ridiculous in stature. The oceans are dying. All this shit is happening all the time. And yet I can still just come up to the top of a mountain and just be clear and paint my fucking toenails pink. 'Cause that's what I feel like doing. You can argue with reality, or you can just realize that everything is going to happen the way it's happening, and you don't have to know why. You don't have to know the reason. You don't have to have a goal. You don't have to have a vision. You don't have to know what you're going to do tomorrow. You don't have to know what you're going to do today. If you just watch, everything will spontaneously arrive. And we're all of it. We're all of it. I just had like 30 more things go through my mind in about 10 seconds, and none of it I decided was worth talking about. Just be. Just if you don't like what I have to say, just go be somewhere else. Bye.
I wanna know which way you wanna go, 'cause I'm intrigued by your thoughts and how you feel tonight. You know I'm waiting for your call. I wouldn't tell you that I fell for you if I didn't follow my heart. But all the signs said yes. I put a halo on your pretty little head. Angel high, stay below. Protect my heart if it suffers from a blow. I'm getting sick from thinking of all of the little things that I would do for love. Getting hard to see my view. Consider the facts that your perspective can change when you're in love. Well, sometimes it's so strange.